Welcome back. Today we are baking. We are doing Cadbury squidgy chocolate cookie mix. I'm gonna attempt to bake. I can't bake. I don't know how to bake, but we're gonna do it. Not looking forward to it. Never baked in my life, but what can you do really when you're out of ideas? Not really got much else to say. Let's just get on with it. Okay. So it appears to be in just one. I'm really overselling this. One bag. What's all you need? Let's have a look at the ingredients. We need 50 milliliters of vegetable oil, 55 milliliters of semi-skimmed milk, does it have to be? And a large baking tray. Let's hope I have these. Vegetable oil. That, I'm assuming, is this thing. I think. Semi-skimmed milk. Do we have any of that? We have skimmed milk. What else do we need? We need a large baking tray, which I believe is located over here. Do you count that as large or that as large? Whichever is deeper is probably better because you get the higher. You tell you what, we'll go with the bigger and the deeper one. Okay, and a wooden spoon. My favorite word. Where's the wooden spoon? Boom, there we go. Okay, preheat the oven to 180 degrees or gas mark 4. Okay, all right, enough of that please. Doing things. Okay, the oven's on. Step 2, mixing bowl. Okay. First step, pour the cookie mix into it. Oh, by the way, I did wash my hands before. I'm not avoiding all the safety things. Pour the cookie mix into a mixing bowl. There we go. Maximum effort. Expert. Right, 50 milliliters of vegetable oil. Milliliters is on that side, yeah. Vegetable oil. Oh, that was a good noise. I want to do that again. Your wine is served, Mrs. Simpson. That looks about 50 to me, I believe, maybe. Yeah, we'll say that's 50. I mean, after all, cooking is subjective. Put that back for now. Then we just need to, because we don't like waste on this channel, so we are going to use the same jug for the milk. That needs 55. Oh, you know what? No one's going to be that accurate. We'll say that's 55, even though it is floating on top of the oil currently. That's now in. Stir with a spoon until combined. The dough should be quite stiff. Anyway, while I'm doing the stirring, let me tell you about today's sponsor. I'm joking, there's no sponsor. It is looking well and truly brown. I should have just used one of the mixing machines we have, but I like to do things manually just to, you know, spin out the 10 minutes that I'm supposed to get up to on this video. I don't bake very often, but when I do, chef's kiss. Roll into 10 35-gram balls. This has an odd texture, I have to say, so I need to roll them into 10. I'm not sure if these are big enough, but we'll see, we'll see. We've used just under half, I think, and we've got 5, which is good, so I can always add a bit more mixture if I need to the balls. Okay, well that's a very small ball. So, tell you what we're going to do. We're going to take some from the bigger ball, re-roll that in a sec, and roll that into a new one. I've unevenly spaced them on purpose, so I can leave them all room to do their thing. Ow. We'll leave that in just for comedic purposes. Right, what are we going to do now? Leaving them spaced to spread, I've done that. Flatten lightly. Okay, well, I'll get my spatula from before then. Flatten them lightly. Okay. Not sure this is very light, but okay. Anything else? Bake for 12 minutes. The oven timer is still on, so we need to wait until that warms up. A little bit boring now. This would have been a better time to announce my sponsor, but I still don't have one. May as well give this little counter a wipe down before we taste test the brownies. Exciting stuff you've tuned into again. You can tell I'm really spinning out these 10 minutes. I may as well use this time to tell you about something I actually have to tell you, which is not a sponsor, but it's the next video. I'm going to Sunderland. I'm going to a cemetery. It's not as depressing as it sounds. I am going to a cemetery, but it's for a good reason, and that's all I'm gonna say. What good time in the oven, right? Well, it currently doesn't fit in any of the shelves. That doesn't really matter though, does it? Alexa, set a timer for 12 minutes.
5 minutes. Starting now. While you wait, I can help with Christmas gift ideas.
Alexa, stop. Just future me, cut to 12 minutes from now when this is done. Ready? Alright, they're done. Let's take them out of the oven. These are looking pretty good. It's time to get some B-roll of these things now. Oh, Jesus, the steam. Oh, these look amazing. Wow, okay. Okay, how hot is this? Not very hot. Okay, let's get a spatula. We shall use a lovely masculine pink one. Ah, if you just look, there's the top there, and here is the bottom. Yeah, that's not gone well. I think they'll all be like that then. If I cut it in half with this, it's still soft in the middle. Let me give it a little. Well, if you don't count the bottom bit, which tastes awful, the rest of it is actually quite nice. I'm going to try and get a bite without the bottom bit in it. See, the top bit is nice. God, it's the little things that matter, isn't it? You have to put it on a shelf. Moral of the story, if you're watching this, put it on a shelf, otherwise it'll burn the bottom. I'm going to do some ASMR. Tastes like burnt toast. It's awful. Well, anyway, that was my first attempt at making cookies. I found the easiest option to go with. Naturally easier. It says it makes 10, and it did, which is good. Doesn't help that they're all different sizes, but we'll forget about that. But the moral of the story, use a shelf. Thank you for watching. Oh, I've got to wash this up.